Okay, this is homework for Thursday, April 28th. You're doing page 34, number 20, which is very similar to last night, where we have Pablo and Jasmine trying out food trucks, and we have to write two equations and solve them to find out how much it costs for one drink and one, in this case, sandwiches. So for Pablo, he buys 4 sandwiches. So I'm going to write that down. 4 sandwiches plus 4 bags of chips for $24. I hope you guys are getting used to using variables that make sense for the problem. Sandwiches is S, bags of chips is C, and 24. Now Jasmine buys 8 sandwiches and 4 bags of chips for $43. And now we need to solve that system to figure out how much for 1 bag of chips and 1 sandwich. Okay, so I have the 2 equations, and I need to figure out what I'm going to multiply by to make one of them cancel out. So here, in order to get this to cancel out, I would have to multiply by -2, because -2 times 4 is -8, which would cancel that out. If I wanted to cancel these out, I would multiply by -1. So I'm going to do -2. I'm going to multiply everything by -2. And I'm going to write the new equation down below. So -4 times -2 times 4 is -8s. And then -2 times 4 is -8, and then C. And then 24 times -2 is -48. Now copy down the second equation. Now I add them together. -8 plus 8 cancels out, so those go away. It makes 0. -8 plus 4 is -4c. -48 plus 43 is -5. And then I divide by -4 on both sides. And I get C, a bag of chips costs $1.25. Okay, so now that I know what C is, I need to solve for sandwiches. So I'm going to substitute my C back into the equation. I'm going to use this first equation here. So I have 4s plus 4. Now instead of writing C, I do parentheses. And then equals 24. Now 4 times 1.25 is 5. So I'm left with 4s plus 5 equals 24. Now I need to subtract 5 on both sides. And I'm left with 4s equals 19. Then I need to divide by 4 on both sides. And I'm left with s equals 475. Okay, so sandwiches cost $4.75. I'm putting that first as the x-coordinate because in our equation, sandwiches was first. And then bag of chips costs $1.25. So this is sandwiches. And this is chips. Okay, so for tonight, make sure that you have the 2 equations written down and that you solve them using combination, just like I have here, and you have the final solution of sandwiches. For 1 sandwich is $4.75 and 1 bag of chips is $1.25. All right, see you tomorrow.